Hello and welcome to this tutorial. In this tutorial, I'm going to answer a 2016 question on more concept. Let's quickly dive into it. So, the first question requires us to determine which chemical is a limiting reagent in the question given. So, when we look at the given reactants, we have zinc and we have sulfur. So, you can determine the limiting reagent by using the number of moles or by using the mass of the product. So we're going to use the number of moles in this case. So how do we go about it? So you find the number of moles, of zinc, which is mass divided by molar mass. The mass given is 2.6 grams divided by the molar mass of zinc is 1 by 65. That will give us 65 grams per mole. This will give us 0.04 mole. Then the number of moles of sulfur, which is 8, is going to be mass divided by molar mass. The mass given is 1.71 grams divided by the molar mass of sulfur 8 means 8 by 32, which would give us a 256. So this would be 256 grams per mole, which will give us a 0.00667 grams. Now, to find which one is a limiting reagent, we just have to divide the calculated moles by their respective coefficients. So here it's going to be number of moles of zinc divided by 8, then number of moles of S8 divided by, so its coefficient here is 1. So this would be 0.04 divided by 8, then the other side will be 0.00, just call it 67 divided by 1. So when we do the math, this would be 0.005 moles, then the other one will be 0.006 moles. So when you compare the two, you find that the smallest determine the limiting. So in this case, what was limited in this reaction is zinc. Then calculate the mass of zinc sulfide. So for you to calculate the mass that was produced, you have to use the mass of what was limited. So using the law of conservation of mass, the easiest way is to do this, then 8 zinc sulfide. Obviously 8 and 8 will cancel. The number of the relative molecular mass of zinc here will be 65, then the relative molecular mass of zinc sulfide will be 1 by 32, 1 by 65. When we add that together, we'll get 97. The mass of the limited reagent in this case was 2.6 grams, then X. So we do the math, and therefore X becomes 2.6 grams by 97 divided by 65. And therefore the X is 3.88 grams of zinc sulfide. Yep. Then the next question requires us to calculate the theoretical yield. So we know that for us to calculate the theoretical yield, obviously we have to understand the question of, the mass that was given in the question. Is it the actual yield or is it the theoretical yield? So in this case, we're being asked to find the theoretical yield. In the above experiment, 8.0 grams of methanol reacted with so a complete reaction, carbon monoxide, and what is the theoretical yield? Okay, so we are finding the theoretical yield of this guy while we're given the mass of methanol. So the first thing is we have to ensure that the reaction is balanced. And looking at the reaction, yeah, it looks balanced. Okay, so how do we go about it? So to find the mass of the theoretical yield, the first thing we can do is we can find the number of moles of methanol. So we can say number of moles of methanol, which is CH3OH, is equal to mass divided by molar mass. What mass was given is 8 grams divided by what is the molar mass of methanol. So obviously when you do the molar mass of that and that, you're supposed to get 32 grams per mole, which gives you 0.25 moles. So when we know the number of moles and they are reacting in the ratio of 1 to 1, so the ratio of this and the product is 1 to 1. Therefore, if this is 0.25 moles, then even there 0.25 moles. Therefore, to find the mass, we can say mass is equal to number of moles by molar mass. The number of moles is 0.25 moles by the molar mass of this guy. When we do the molar mass, we're supposed to get a 60 grams a mole, and that gives us 15 grams. So the theoretical yield in this case was 15 grams. So if the actual yield was 12, what is the percentage yield? So we know that percentage yield is given by actual yield divided by theoretical yield by 100%. So it's expressed as a ratio. Then what is the actual yield? 12.0 grams. The theoretical yield that we calculated is 15.0 grams by 100%. So when we do the math, we're supposed to get 80%. Okay. See you in the next video.